Hey everyone, Takura here. Hope you're all okay and well, and today I am back with some more Danganronpa 2. And today we are going to be doing the investigation into the murder of Hyoko and Ibuki, who Shokara both died yesterday, on yesterday's stream. So, let's go straight into the investigation. I'm going to see how far I can get today, because I don't have a lot of time to work with, unfortunately. So my goal is to try and get the investigation done. If I still have any leftover time, I'll try and do the first half of the trial. If not, I'm going to have to split the trial up over the next couple of days, but we shall see, we shall see. Let's go. A-game on, grab a drink. Let's do this. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. Hey! But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. So Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. We do. We need to figure out if there was anything else done. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyoda and Hyoko Sayonji. Ibuki Miyoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hyoko Sayonji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit. Ugh. No, out of the two? I don't know actually. Both are technically you, like, not being able to breathe, because having your throat slit is still technically having your windpipe cut. Okay, I'm good. Just the thought of it makes me feel sick. It appears her death was instant. Well, out of the two then, I'd prefer to be Hyoko in this case if her death was instant. What the... is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. But I'll add it to the truth bullets anyway. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason they had to kill two people? A reason for killing two people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out. I think.
Seriously? I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, it's the surveillance footage thing that they set up. Slipped off my desk. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps the criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? The first half. Stage. The candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. I don't think they knew how. That's why I think they used a candle. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Who won that bag, I wonder? Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She was wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are all dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first. I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. First. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterwards. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A blood stain that probably belonged to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? What does it mean? It's the rope that was tied to the batten lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? It means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment?
What's happened?
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Geez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. I wonder what he's thinking. For a change. I don't want it. I wanted to. There's a drag line here. I wanted to. Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape. With duct tape. Duct tape's normally grey, but okay. And she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Ugh. Her neck looks like it's stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way. Love you, Hajime. Love you.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it wouldn't have been a problem if she were alive. It would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
What's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that?
What?
Huh? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing. Go away. Go away, Nagito.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Ooh. Wonder if we can check out the room. Oh, also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
Well,
Just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her up with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood? Huh. 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood, that's enough to make anybody faint. Just the thought of... no. Ugh. Anything like that makes me feel queasy. Ugh. No. We can look at the curtain. Okay. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. Ooh. So sorry. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So,
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Oh yeah, the control panel over here. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. It's alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit? No, I'm not good with Fahrenheit, I'm only good with Celsius. So what would that make it? At a guess without cheating, possibly like 20s? As I said, I don't work in Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things down cool things off a little. Level up. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Buki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelit ambience to it. I'm so sorry, for some reason I'm making myself yawn. And it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed it too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you noticed that aberrant item? That's what I'm going with. Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? Sorry. There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Excuse me. Go, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Choo-choo! It started running around the stuck slip of the paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow, that is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. Sure, Gundam, sure. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears to be. It is nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clone. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. I wonder what it is. Maybe I just need to talk to Chiaki. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey, hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Ooh, can I leave now? I can. Let's go to the storage room. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside of a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. There's got to be something. Oh, you're in here. Hey, it's that paper. There's a whole lot of stickers with the venue logo placed here. Looks like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to the last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for storage decorations. This thick black paper is folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are lots of stickers plastered all over the front of the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. Sorry. It looks a little torn, but what does this mean? You can see a whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check. So easy to check how you look. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never even seen before. But they don't look like they're pertained to the case. There's a surveillance camera. Beyond that, Monokuma is... no, it's whoever's controlling Monokuma. Why are they doing this? Let's just click everything just to make sure we've covered. Every time Monokuma shows up on these screens, I get a chill that makes my heart leap. What are you doing in here? Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Aw, I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. Here we go.
But...
that's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
man.
But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Thanks, Jack. Hey, woo! 2-month streak. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's great to see you. How have you been, bud? Thank you. Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Kinda stressed lately. Aw, well I hope it gets better for you when Christmas hits. You can kinda just chill out a little bit. Hopefully you get more time off than I do. But I'm glad you're well, apart from the stress side. Gut feelings.
Hey,
You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Let's leave. Yeah, excited to finish work after Friday. Lucky! I'm probably going to be working Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve or Boxing Day. I normally only get Christmas Day off, so yeah. Great fun. Oh, good talk. Right, the only other place we should go now is probably to the music theatre. Oh, do I have to talk to everybody? Let's talk to everybody.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Did you direct your gaze to the bravest stature of my 4 dark devas of destruction? Yeah, good talk, Gundam, good talk. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way. I've got a kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. She got it bad. If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room and that's when it came to me that I should go and check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in the front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the encore room. That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? She is my alibi. The only other person I haven't spoken to is Fuyuhiko.
damn right.
Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. Oh, that's me. I'm giving it attitude. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue? Wow. Hajime, you're slow. What was stopping us getting into the room?
Hey,
Remember when we came to the music venue? It won't open. The only thing we can do is force our way through. Yeah. I'm just gonna skip all this. Because I've already done this bit. Hey Narcloft, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I was like, I had a chuckle about it the first time I came to this island, and I was like, sure, great name for a music venue. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Classy game. This is a classy game. Super classy game. Best bar on the island. Then, how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't have any windows. This is the only door. This door is the only entrance. I mean, if they locked the door from the inside. Oh, crap, sorry. Clicked on it before I was ready. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue? And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us?
I get it.
You know, they don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mysteries and dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. Huh. Like you said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki, that was a kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch. See? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nom. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Is that the girl who was so mean I thought she'd be the first victim? Hey, Cap. Nah, this girl's lovely. Chiaki's my favourite girl. She's adorable. She's the gamer. She's wicked. I love her. She's cool. Workshop. And this chewiness, I see. This thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? She's going full detective on me. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Why did you eat it then? Jackie spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? I meant the girl hanging in the background. That's Ibuki. I'm trying to remember who on your stream, Jack, who really liked Ibuki, and I can't remember who it was. I know someone was like full Ibuki. Pick it up. I have picked it up. I've added it to the truth bullet section. All right, with this, we might be close to finished investigate. We might be close to finished investigating the music venue. For some reason, that sentence doesn't make any sense to me right now. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Right, Sonia. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using their heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
huh?
Unless you adjust you adjust for the temperature. True. Very true, Narcloft. Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. So it's common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like
Do you have a minute?
that? Yeah, Jack. You, me, best buds. I've been subscribed to Jack for about 3-4 months now. So, but I think I've seen him a bit longer than that. Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, why am I the only person that doesn't know what they're on about? Then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Oh, here we go. Right, let's grab a drink. I've got to get ready for this. Just trying to stop my throat from dying so I can actually do this properly. Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean they've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would have been able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then will there not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, right? But we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So, what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey,
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that this applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right, there's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of...
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. God, you guys have been typing away. Maybe. Aw, thank you, Jack. Who can actually voice act. I'm not voice acting, I'm just having fun. Back someone gifted me a sub to a streamer. I don't remember following, but at least she's cute. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Face your powerlessness!
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Oh my god, to the movie? Jesus Christ. It was the movie we didn't go to see, of course it was. Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it is an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I see, Nagito mentioned something about that. Then it can't be helped, I guess. I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater.
you...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Yaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiroko's death, I should try going to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Right. Vote time. Where do I go? Do I go and watch the movie? Do I go to the hotel? Or do I go to the motel? Where do I go? Movie, let's get it over with. Okay, Cap, you have called it. Let's go. To the theater. Where is the movie theater? That's the hospital. The Wizard of Monami? Did that say? Hello, Nagito.
Hello there.
We're $1 million in debt and now we have to see it anyway. Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know, I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Manager! Customer's here!
Did you call me?
Yes!
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a real tough guy. You're so devoted to being Tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! but my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See? It's this one.
I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Sundari Hajime would be hella cute, to be honest.
Okay, here you go.
It already says on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person, so you'll only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go up and prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, I just think of it as a protective charm. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Jack, you get the poster, right? The poster. Isn't the poster from Ultra Despair Girls? You know the poster, right? I'm definitely gonna buy that. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter, but it's not there. This looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth, with a decal of Monami's face on it. He is hiding something as usual, that white head hunk. Fan of Nagito, are you, Cap?
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only 1 person can have it.
If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it?
Shocking.
Ah!
I remember you said that there was only 1 because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to 1. It's more like it's limited to 1 person.
What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy 1 bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to beat customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting! Exciting!
Let's go and watch a movie. Dooba-dooba-doo-boo. Okay.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears.
Oh no, I'm just scared of the fangirls. They can't be anywhere and they do not like it when you say something slightly negative about him. Not that I'm against him, but he's not best boy. The Nagito fangirls scare me. I mean, I don't know, I've not met Nagito fangirls. Don't get me wrong, I think Nagito's a cool character, but the reason I think he's cool is because he pisses me off immensely. He pisses me off, he annoys him. I like the fact that my character has a go at him back, which makes me love my character even more. So, but yeah, he's cool in his own way. He's like opposite of like every character I met in the first Danganronpa, even like down to like Toko / Genocide Jack / Jill. So I completely like get, you know, why people like his character. His character is really memorable, but I 100% agree with you. He's not the best guy character in this game. And I'm sure if there were lots of Nagito fangirls out there, I would probably be crushed by now.
The Wizard of Manami 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed. The Hajime / Nagito fandom is scary and still strong. Wow. Okay, Cap. That definitely sounds scary. Like, I haven't got an issue with, like, people shipping guys together, but when they're both straight guys who already have... This is in any example. If they're two straight guys that are either enemies or, like, don't quite get along, or even if they're friends, then like friends and then they've got separate love interests, putting them together just feels so weird. So weird. Now, one that particularly creeps the hell out of me, Final Fantasy VII, right? Cloud and Sephiroth both hate each other, have both tried to kill each other on multiple times, and then people do fanfics with them. It's just wrong, man. It's just wrong.
Now, Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Nagito isn't fully straight. I'm pretty sure my character is, though, okay? And if he isn't, he's free to do whatever the hell he wants. How do you even know that, Cap? How do you even know Nagito isn't fully straight? How is that even a thing?
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Oh, that sneeze was coming. And another one.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Spoilers, I've said too much. That's fine. That'll be a spoiler I'll forget, and then it'll come back to me and I'll be like, oh my god, Cap said this in this episode.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Wow, that's specific.
And was whisked away to Monami's country.
Right, okay.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
That's mean.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
I know this is supposed to be
Along
a
the way, he
P-take
met a
of...
very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide...
Wow. This is a very dark version of Wizard of Oz right now.
The Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Right, so let's quickly establish this. So don't forget, Ibuki was still under the influence of the despair disease, and so she was still out of it. So you could have kind of told her to do anything. Bearing that in mind, let's continue.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
She's got to be the one who's missing a heart, because she didn't care.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow.
Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
I love saying bye like that. It's great. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Ew. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? Well, but thanks to that movie, you now know, right? Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matched the lion's death too. But she wasn't pumped full of arrows.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Whoop. Right, before I forget, I just need to double check on the pet. Doesn't need anything cleaning, but we will give her a treat. Here, have some mineral water.
Yeah.
Look how happy she is. She's so happy. Right, we can leave now. Yes. Right, we'll go to the motel first, because I'm more interested in the motel. It's going to be quicker to go this way, isn't it? Can't unwrap burrito. You can do it, Cap. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Unwrap that burrito like your life depended on it. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Gundam,
So you have appeared.
you're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? God, I would love to see him talk to his parents if that's how he talks. That would be amazing. Mother dear. I think he'd probably be more evil than that, like, wench. Mother wench. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. Why didn't you just put the fucking key in anyway, you dipshit? It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here for a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Huh? Did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it is just... Fun fact, the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction are named after the 4 top shonen manga magazines. That's a cool fact. That's awesome. I am starting to believe it might be my fault. Plot twist, his parents are worse than Gundam. They treat him like their slave. No wonder he hates people. No wonder he turned to hamsters. He doesn't trust human beings. Her fault? What does she mean? You can't say that and walk away from me, Sonia. Get your ass back here.
The moment Hiyoko came to this hotel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of...
Oh, that's me. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in this room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in a room?
perhaps,
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono. Huh.
you are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
Oh, I've just said my line for her. That's fine. I'm slowly losing my mind.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her.
I
Could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Hiyoko remembered that.
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation?
I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation.
Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? I think she stumbled across by chance, and so they didn't have any witnesses. They had to... No, anything to do with necks or eyes just make me feel queasy and funny inside. Something's wrong. This bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. There's a Monokuma! There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcibly abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Give me the Monokuma.
No.
Yeah. Plot twist. Hyoko isn't dead. How do you explain the body? Let's roll with your theory, Cal. Let's roll with your theory. Who's the dead person that looks like Hyoko? Explain it to me. Go all Sherlock Holmes on me and I'll sit here and be Watson. Let's go. She was just pranking everyone. I think we can just leave now, right? Yeah, let's just leave. Maybe you have to talk to the others as well.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, could you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was just hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made, so that's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
Get it?
you met up with Mikan and me. And that's when we went back to the music venue. The entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Monami. Monami and Gundam. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear. Huh. Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be true, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital and I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
Well, while we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. My cat is being nice by not collaring me and just nicely laying on my lap. This is a pleasant first time. Thank God. Oh, that's sweet. That's a nice thing. What's your cat called? What type of cat you got? Did you see anybody else while you circled the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater and then that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko, wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed and we did discover her body.
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. I don't think Fuyuhiko did it. I think he's had his time to shine for now. Yes, let's leave. Go to the hospital. Right, we can go this way, can't we? Hello, Kazuichi. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey.
Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there were other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. This one is Bilbo Sockins. Sister named this one. Her sister is named Hillary Kitten. My name. I'm a sucker for pun names. Sue me. Bilbo is a grey tux with a sock pattern, while Hill is... they sound adorable. To be fair, those names are great. Those names are great. Bilbo Sockins. I absolutely love Bilbo Sockins. You can give your sister a thumb up from me. That's a great name. I love it. I don't have any pets because my dad is allergic to like any kind of pet hair, like including feathers and all sorts of stuff, so we can't have pets. My best friend has a Persian cat called Wheatley, who is adorable. I love him very much. Then a friend of mine and my mum's, she has a black cat called Satchmo. He's cute, but he's a bit more skittish. So most cats seem to like me though, considering. It's really weird. I'm more of a dog person, but cats like me. Maybe it's because they know I don't like fuss them or like pester them, and they kind of just deal with me when they want to. Maybe they like that. I don't know.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. I have a way of communicating with cats. It's eerie actually. That's cool. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe I've just got the right personality or pheromones or something, and cats like apparently just magnetized to me. They seem to understand my hand gestures and limited verbal communications. That's pretty cool. You're like the cat whisperer. You're right. You did work on that. Let's go! I should investigate the lobby first. But why? This is surveillance camera, yes. Jackie, talk to me.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed me the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were using just candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, doesn't that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide. What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
You.
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it, but did she seem a little upset? Right, let's go and check out the... Let's go and check out... Oh, hi Akane. What are you doing in here?
Now then.
Phew, finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win.
Hey Gashad, thanks for the lurk, I appreciate it. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It would be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... Hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns.
Yo!
Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so there's only one left in the room in the one Nagito was wearing. Even if I had no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Starting to think she wants people to touch her boobs, not just as a wager. Let's put it this way, Cap. I don't know whether you watched that particular scene with Jack or not, because I know you watched Jack's channel too, but there was a whole weird running joke thing between Akane and Nekomaru about the whole you're not having it again, which I believe was referring to sex. So yeah, she's probably had someone touch her boobs already. Let's just leave it at that before it gets awkward. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Right, let's go... What's room? Wait, Nagito was in this one. Buki was in this one, right? Looks like this is an open room. There shouldn't be anybody inside. I should look somewhere else. But we need... But Ibuki was in one of these rooms, right? Wow, screw you. Okay. Screw you, game! Fine, let's just go upstairs. Oh, cool. Animation. Can we go in both of these? Here's the on-call room. Let's go in here first. Wait. There was someone alone with the bodies. That's not good. Yeah, we don't know whether it's Mikan though. We'll find out later. This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. You should know. You slept here, you idiot. That's when freaking Mikan was like lying on top of you, crushing you. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room working at a hospital. It must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? Okay, we can just leave them. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'Cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What the frig is happening? What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hajime, if you poke your eyes out, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww.
Bummer. Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of a curtain being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted. Yeah, even this light's bright. My eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
This is where the other curtain is. Were you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
I got it.
Got what?
see?
The curtain in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
A black curtain that blocks out light is also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
A black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
Excuse me. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about being embarrassed if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place.
It's that time, folks.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
That's my favourite one so far. I want that clipped so I can have that. It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! That has to be a thing. I might have to save that clip and then use it as like an emote or something.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
Ding, dong, bing, ding, bong. Beautiful. It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Right then, everybody. As I say, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make this a short trip today. Let's see how the pet's doing. Let's clean him out. Looks so cute. Because, to be fair, with us having 2 killers, I did have a feeling that this would be a longer investigation, which means it's probably going to be a longer trial. And I don't have a lot of time today. So, my plan is, hopefully, tomorrow, I'm going to try and do the whole trial in one go, she says. I'll get back from work, I'll have some food, and then I'll come straight on, and I'm just going to blast my way through the whole trial. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. As long as I don't make too many mistakes, it shouldn't be too long. So, we'll have to see. So, before I forget, let's save. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you obviously want to see the trial, pop by tomorrow. I haven't put it down on my schedule yet because I'm not quite sure what time I'll start. I think I've just got down like a generic time of like 7:30, which is when I normally stream. But if I'm going to stream the whole trial tomorrow, which I'll try to, it's going to be in the afternoon sometime. So don't follow the day on the trial. So I'm also working out. thanks for watching, Cap. I appreciate it. Also trying to sort out doing a special stream on Wednesday. I'll try and get back to you with more information tomorrow if I have any more to give you. But apart from that, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and I will catch you guys tomorrow.
Bye bye.